So, for the continuation of our topic in Chapter 2, now lesson pa rin natin is about the financial statement preparation and analysis and interpretation. Now, last video or last discussion natin, na-discuss natin kung ano yung definitions ng financial statement, ano yung makikita natin sa mga financial statement, and also, na-discuss na rin natin kung ano yung mga different types ng mga financial statement or financial reports. Now, nag-start tayo sa preparation of financial reports, especially sa ating income statement or profit or loss statement. Now, yung next na financial statement or yung next na financial reports na gagawin natin is statement of changes in equity. Okay? Now, anong meron dito sa pangalawang financial statement natin? Sabi dito, statement of changes in equity is also known as the capital statement or statement of retained earnings. Now, tinatawag natin itong statement of changes in equity, pwede natin siyang tawaging capital statement or statement of retained earnings. Now, itong statement of retained earnings, ginagamit yan kapag corporation yung isang company. Okay? Now, ano yung makikita natin particularly dito sa statement of changes in equity? Now, sabi dito, from the word itself, okay, statement of changes in equity. So, ang makikita natin dyan, these reports the changes or movement in the owner's equity or capital over a period of time. So, from the word itself, statement of changes in equity, makikita natin lahat dyan, lahat ng changes or pagbabago or movement sa capital or equity ng may-ari over a period. Now, statement of changes in equity, nagkakaroon daw ng changes or nagkakaroon daw ng movement sa capital or sa equity ng may-ari because of different reasons. Okay? Now, ano ba yung mga reason? Ano kaya yung mga reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng changes or pagbabago or movement sa capital or equity ng may-ari? So, ito yung mga reasons kung bakit daw nagkakaroon ng changes or pagbabago sa capital ng owner. Number one, investment and withdrawals during the period. Now, alam naman natin, when the owner, when the owners invest money or property in the business, anong effect niyan sa capital? Di ba magkakaroon ng changes or movement sa capital natin kapag nag-invest yung owner? Ano mangyayari? Mag-i-increase yung capital or equity natin kasi nga nag-invest tayo eh. Di ba? Now, on the other hand, when we say withdrawals, naglabas ka ng pera sa business. So, it means, ano yung changes nun or ano yung movement nun sa capital natin? Anong effect nun? Of course, withdrawals will increase or decrease, withdrawals will decrease your capital or equity. Okay? Now, another reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng changes or movement sa capital or equity ng owner is because of the net profit or net loss na na-incur niya during the period as reported in the income statement. Now, di ba kinumpute natin yung income statement? Di ba ginawa natin last discussion or last video yung about sa income statement? Di ba makukompute natin sa income statement yung net income or net loss? Now, kapag may net profit tayo or may net income tayo, of course, ang effect niyan sa capital or equity natin, of course, it will increase. On the other hand, kapag nakita natin sa income statement na net loss, yung nakuha nating sagot sa income statement, na kapag may net loss tayo, ang effect niyan sa capital natin is decrease. So makikita natin actually dito sa financial statement na to kung ano yung mga pagbabago, kung ano yung nangyari sa capital or equity ng owner during the period. Makikita natin diyan kung nag-invest ba siya ng pera, makikita natin dito kung magkano yung winidraw pera ni owner, kung may kinita ba si owner, makikita natin diyan lahat. Okay, kung may loss si owner, makikita rin natin yan sa statement of changes in equity. So, yan yung mga reasons or yan yung mga basic reasons bakit nag-i-increase or nagkakaroon ng changes or movements sa capital ng owner or sa capital or sa equity ng owner. Okay? It's either nag-invest ka, increase yan sa capital mo. Nag-withdraw ka ng pera, decrease yan sa capital natin. May kinita ka, net profit, increase sa capital. On the other hand, kapag may net loss ka naman, of course, decrease yan sa capital or equity natin. Now, Meron pa tayong iba't ibang reason kung bakit nagkakaroon pa rin ng changes or movement sa capital natin. So, ito yung mga others. So, share capital issued or repaid during the period, dividends payment, gains or losses recognized directly in equity or what we called as revaluation surpluses. Now, technically, itong mga to, it is for higher accounting na, which is for the corporations. Okay, accounting for corporations na yan. Now, effects of changes in accounting policies or correction of accounting error. So, yan din yung iba pang reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng changes or movement sa capital natin. Okay? Now, sabi nga natin, itong mga topics na yan is madidiscuss natin or madidiscuss yan sa higher accounting, which is the accounting for corporations. Okay? Now, magfo-focus lang muna tayo sa basic accounting natin. So, itong mga nasa taas, itong investment, withdrawals, net profit or net loss, ito muna yung mga basic natin na reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng changes or movement sa capital ni owner. Okay? Now, so, statement of changes in equity, sabi dito, it is prepared after the income statement because the net income or net loss for the period must be reported in this statement. Kaya nga natin inuna yung income statement last meeting or last discussion eh. Okay? 'Di ba inuna natin gawin or diniscuss muna natin yung paggawa ng income statement bago itong statement of changes in equity kasi kailangan muna nating ma-compute yung net income or net loss bago tayo gumawa ng statement of changes in equity. Why? Kasi itong net income or net loss na makukompute natin sa income statement, gagamitin natin yan dito sa financial statement na gagawin natin ngayon, which is the statement of changes in equity. Now, similarly, statement of changes in equity is prepared before the balance sheet because since the amount of owner's equity at the end of the period must be reported on the balance sheet. So, sinasabi lang dito na, di ba sabi ko sa inyo last meeting, if ever nagagawa tayo ng financial statement or financial reports, ang tip ko sa inyo, unahin nyo muna yung income statement. Okay? After ng income statement, ito na yung gagawin natin, statement of changes in equity. And yung pangatlo na financial statement na gagawin natin is itong balance sheet or statement of financial position. Okay? So, yan lang yung tip ko sa inyo kapag gagawa tayo ng financial statement para sunod-sunod or para kasi connected tong mga financial statement natin eh. Okay? Kasi kapag hindi natin ginawa yung income statement, hindi natin magagawa yung statement of changes in equity. Okay? Tapos kapag hindi naman natin ginawa yung statement of changes in equity, hindi natin magagawa yung balance sheet. Okay? So, most likely connected itong mga financial statement natin. Kaya ang sabi ko sa inyo as a tip, gawin natin siya muna in order para mabilis lang yung gawa natin ng financial reports. Okay? Para di na tayo masyadong mahirapan. Now, so because of this, the statement in owner's equity or statement of owner's equity is often viewed as the connecting link between the income statement and the balance sheet. Okay? Now, ito yung example natin para maintindihan natin kung ano yung itsura ng statement of changes in equity kapag ginawa natin. So, madidiscuss natin sa accounting subject natin kung paano mag-prepare ng mga income statement, paano mag-prepare ng statement of changes in equity, lahat ng financial statement na madidiscuss natin, okay? Didiscuss yan sa accounting kung paano gumawa at mag-compute. Okay? Now, ito yung example natin ng statement of changes in equity. Itong nasa left side na to, ito yung statement of changes in equity ng isang sole proprietorship business. Itong nasa right naman natin, ito yung statement of changes in equity ng mga corporations. So kung mapapansin nyo sa corporations, medyo complicated or medyo complex na yung itsura ng statement of changes in equity natin kasi may mga common stocks na, may paid in capital, retained earnings, treasury, at may mga dividends na rin tayo dyan. Okay? Now, for the basic accounting for senior high school, magpo-focus tayo dito sa statement of changes in owner's equity, especially ng mga sole proprietorship business. Okay? Now, kung mapapansin nyo, ito yung capital ni Miss Santos. Okay? Assuming si Miss Santos, ito yung statement of changes in equity niya during the year. Okay? Now, so makikita natin dito sa statement of changes in equity, lahat ng movement, lahat ng changes or lahat ng pagbabago sa capital ni Miss Santos. So meron tayong capital beginning or January 1. Pag sinabi natin January 1, it is the capital beginning. When we say capital December 31, it is the capital ending. Okay? Now, makikita natin dito yung mga changes na sinabi natin kanina. Now, sabi natin, kagkakaroon ng changes or pagbabago sa capital or equity ng may-ari because of investment. 'Di ba? Increase yan sa capital natin kapag nag-invest. Kaya ipa-plus natin yan kapag may additional investment tayo. Now, kapag nag-withdraw naman tayo ng pera, of course, since naglabas ka ng pera sa business mo, withdrawals is a deduction. Kaya ima-minus natin ang withdrawal sa capital natin kasi mababawasan yun eh. Okay? Now, if ever naman na makompute natin sa income statement na meron tayong net income, so for example, yung results of operation natin is kumita tayo or meron tayong net income, of course, i-add natin or ipa-plus natin yan sa capital natin kasi madadagdagan siya. On the other hand, kapag net loss naman yung results of operations, halimbawa, nalugi, okay, net loss yung nakuha natin sagot sa income statement. So, ima-minus po natin yung net loss kasi deduction yan or bawas yan sa capital or equity ng may-ari. Now, so at the end of the computation sa statement of changes in owner's equity, ang makukuha natin is yung Santos Capital ending or December 31. So, makikita natin yung pinaka-total amount ng capital or equity na may-ari at the end of the year, which is 326,414 based sa example natin. Okay? Now, gagawa tayo ng statement of changes in equity sa accounting subject natin. So, mapopost natin yung video kung paano mag-prepare ng mga statement of changes in equity sa accounting subjects natin. So, intayin nyo na lang or hanapin nyo na lang sa videos natin kung paano mag-prepare ng statement of changes in equity. Basta yan yung makikita natin sa statement of changes in equity. Lahat ng changes or pagbabago sa capital or equity ng owner natin. Now, itong January 1 and December 31, pwede nyo naman siyang palitan as beginning for January 1 and ending for December 31 kasi may mga companies na hindi naman sila calendar year or hindi naman sila gumagamit ng calendar period. Pag sinabi kasi natin calendar period, nag-start yung accounting period nila from January 1 and magtatapos yung accounting period nila ng December 31. Kaya nga sinabing calendar period or calendar year. May mga companies kasi na gumagamit ng fiscal period. Ano po yung fiscal period? Again, sabi natin sa accounting 1, ang fiscal period or yung fiscal year, nag-start yung accounting period nila ng hindi January 1. Any month. Okay? Any 12 consecutive months. Halimbawa, nag-start yung accounting period nila ng April. So, simula April, bilang ka ng 12 consecutive months. Doon matatapos yung accounting cycle nyo or accounting period nyo. Now, para safe yung sagot natin, kasi if ever na hindi tayo sure kung calendar period yung ginagamit ng company or hindi tayo sure kung fiscal period, much better if yung January 1 is gagawin na lang nating capital beginning at saka yung December 31, i-rename na lang natin siya or papalitan na lang natin siya as capital ending. Same lang naman yun. Okay? Basta mahalaga dito sa statement of changes in equity, maipakita mo lahat ng changes or pagbabago sa capital natin and kukunin natin yung pinaka total equity or total capital ng owner at the end of the year. Okay? Now, kung mapapansin nyo, di ba inad natin yung net income or in case naman na net loss yan, ima-minus natin yan, mga net loss na yan. Now, etong mga net income na to na galing dito, galing po yan sa income statement. Kaya ang sabi natin kanina, as a tip, unahin nyo muna ang income statement before tayo gumawa ng statement of changes in equity. Okay? Kasi kailangan natin yung amount ng net income para makompute itong statement of changes in equity. Now, yung pinaka sagot mo, yung pinaka makukuha nating sagot sa statement of changes in equity, 'di ba? Yan yung Santos Capital ending. Now, kapag na-compute na natin yung capital ending or equity ending, yan naman ay gagamitin sa next nating financial statement, which is the balance sheet or statement of financial position. Okay? Now, so yung next nating topic, so okay na tayo sa income statement. Alam na natin kung paano gumawa ng statement of changes in equity. Now, ang next naman nating topic is about balance sheet. Okay? Now, ano meron sa balance sheet? Balance sheet, formerly known as statement of financial position. So, kahit ano diyang term na yan, parehas lang yan. Pwede natin siyang tawaging balance sheet or pwede natin siyang tawaging statement of financial position. Now, itong statement of financial position, yan yung yan yung lumang term para sa balance sheet natin. Now, kapag sa quiz or sa exam, nakita nyo statement of financial position, ibig sabihin lang yan balance sheet. Now, anong makikita natin sa balance sheet? Sa balance sheet, this provides information regarding the liquidity position and the capital structure of the business or of a company as of a given date. Now, bakit natin or paano natin malalaman yung liquidity positions ng isang company by looking at the balance sheet? At paano natin makikita yung capital structure na ginagamit ng company by just looking at the balance sheet? Now, alam naman natin na sa balance sheet, ang makikita natin kasi dyan ay tatlong element. Ano yung tatlong element na makikita natin dyan? Assets, liabilities, and equity. Yan. Itong tatlong to, yan yung makikita natin sa balance sheets or statement of financial position. Assets, liabilities, and equity. Now, alam naman natin kung ano yung definitions ng mga yan. Assets, ito yung mga business resources. Okay, mga assets, ari-arian ng business like cash, receivables, properties, etc. Now, when we say liabilities, it is the business owes to someone. Utang natin sa ibang tao like creditors, lenders, suppliers, bank loans. Yan, mga utang natin yan. And when we say equity, it is the business or it is what the business owes to the owners. Okay? This represents the amount of capital remains in the business after its asset are used to pay off its liabilities. So, kumbaga, pag sinabi nating equity, di ba, remember, natandaan nyo ba yung lesson natin ng accounting element? When we say equity, ito yung mga assets na matitira. Okay? Kung magkano yung matitira sa assets natin, after bayaran lahat ng liabilities, yan yung makukuha ni owner. Kaya, sinabing equity. Yun yung matitirang capital na. Kaya ang sinabing capital remains eh. Diba? Now, paano po natin makikita yung liquidity position ng isang business by looking at the balance sheet? Paano rin natin makikita or paano din natin malalaman yung capital structure na ginagamit ng company by just looking at the balance sheet? Now, remember, ang makikita natin sa balance sheet ay tatlo lang ha. Assets, liabilities, equity. Now, paano mo malalaman yung liquidity positions ng isang company? Tignan mo yung assets and liabilities. Okay? Tignan mo, halimbawa, gusto mong malaman if liquid yung company mo or hindi, tignan mo yung assets and liabilities. Madidetermine na natin if liquid or hindi yung isang business. Now, pag nakita natin sa balance sheet na mas mataas yung assets natin compared to our liabilities, so it means na yung business natin is somehow liquid siya. Why? Kasi mas mataas yung resources mo eh. Mas mataas yung assets o yung ari-arian mo compare sa mga utang or liabilities mo. Therefore, makikita natin na kaya palang bayaran ng business yung mga utang niya or liabilities niya kasi meron tayong enough assets to pay off all the liabilities. Diba? Kasi bakit assets yung pinambabawas natin? Kasi ang assets, andan yung cash. Okay? Now, syempre, alam naman natin kapag magbabayad tayo ng liabilities, ano bang pinambabayad natin? Usually, we pay cash. Now, kapag mas mataas yung assets natin compare sa mga liabilities natin, masasabi natin na liquid yung business natin. Okay? Kasi mataas yung assets mo eh. Kayang i-cover ng assets mo na bayaran lahat ng liabilities. Okay? Now, kabaliktaran naman nun kapag mas mataas naman yung liabilities compare sa assets. Okay? Kapag mas mataas naman yung liabilities mo compare to your assets, it means na hindi liquid yung business mo. Why? Kasi ang taas ng liability mo eh. Ang laki ng liability mo compare to your assets. Ibig sabihin, kulang pa pala yung assets mo na pambayad sa mga liabilities or utang mo. So, makikita natin yung liquidity positions ng isang company by looking at the balance sheet. Now, paano naman natin malalaman yung capital structure na ginagamit ng business? Paano natin malalaman yung capital structure ng business by looking at the balance sheet? Now, alam naman natin, di ba, na-discuss natin in earlier lesson, pag sinabi natin capital structure, it is how the business finance its assets or resources. Kumbaga, saan ba nanggagaling yung mga assets ng kumpanya? Okay? Kasi ang assets ng company or yung resources ng company, pwede manggaling yan sa iba't ibang sources. Pwede yan manggaling sa bulsa mismo na may-ari, or yung assets mo or yung mga resources mo, pwede naman manggaling yan sa ibang tao through borrowings. Now, dito napapasok yung liabilities and equity. Now, remember, kapag ang assets natin, di ba sabi natin, assets, mga resources natin yan, ari-arian natin yan. Sabi natin, pwede yan manggaling sa iba't ibang sources. Okay? So, malalaman natin yung capital structure ng company by looking at the balance sheet. Kasi makikita natin dyan yung tatlong element, assets, liabilities, and equity. Now, sabi natin yung assets pwede manggaling sa iba't ibang source. Kapag ang assets natin ay galing sa equity or galing mismo sa bulsa ng may-ari, halimbawa investment mismo ng owner, ang tawag doon is equity financing. Okay? Or finance by equity. Now, kapag yung assets naman natin is galing sa utang natin sa ibang tao or utang natin sa bangko, ang tawag natin dyan is finance by equity, finance by debts or debt financing. Pag sinabi nating debt, ibig sabihin utang. Okay? So makikita natin yung capital structure. Halimbawa, out of our total asset, mas mataas yung percentage ng equity. Ibig sabihin, most of your assets is galing mismo sa bulsa ng may-ari. Okay? So dito, siyempre binabalance din yan ng company yung capital structure nila. Hindi naman pwede na sobrang taas ng liabilities eh. Okay? 'Di ba? Okay lang may utang. Wag lang yung sobrang taas na utang or yung to the point na hindi na kayang bayaran ng assets yung mga liabilities natin. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng capital structure. Saan nanggagaling or ano yung source ng assets mo? Saan nanggagaling yung mga assets or yung mga resources mo? Yan yung ibig sabihin nun. Now, sabi din dito, balance sheet shows the financial position, status of the business. And also, it provides a snapshot on the financial health of the business. Now, paano natin malalaman yung financial position? Paano natin makikita yung financial status at saka yung financial health ng business? Makikita mo yan dito sa tatlong yan. Assets, liabilities, and capital. Siyempre, maganda yung status or maganda yung health ng business kapag marami siyang assets. And, siyempre, malalaman din natin if may nakukuha pa bang equity or may natitira pa ba sa assets ng company after bayaran ng utang. Ibig sabihin, may nakukuha pa yung mga owner natin doon sa assets nila after bayaran lahat ng liabilities. Okay? So, ayun. Basta, malalaman din natin sa balance sheet, no? Yung financial position, financial status, or yung financial health ng business by looking at dito sa tatlong element na yan. Assets, liabilities, and equity. Now, mas maganda if mas mataas yung assets natin compare sa liabilities. Okay? Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin na porket mataas yung asset mo, maganda na agad yung financial status ng business mo or maganda na agad yung financial health ng business mo. Kasi although mataas nga yung asset mo or marami kang ang assets pero hindi mo naman na siya efficiently and effectively na nagagamit, useless lang din yung mga assets mo. 'di ba? Na matututunan natin 'yan sa financial statement analysis, yang ano na 'yan, itong mga assets na 'yan. Okay? If meron tayong mataas na assets or if meron tayong malaking assets, maganda ba 'yun sa company or hindi? Okay? Now, i-discuss natin 'yun sa mga succeeding chapters natin, especially sa financial ratios or accounting ratios natin. Basta diyan natin makikita sa balance sheet yung financial position ng isang business, yung financial status at saka yung financial health. Kasi makikita mo diyan lahat ng kung magkano ba yung ari-arian ng business mo, magkano yung utang ng business mo, magkano na yung capital ng owner na makukuha. Ayan. So sa balance sheet, okay? Sa balance sheet, meron tayong types of balance sheet format. Okay? Now, depende sa company kung paano nila ipe-present or paano sila gagawa ng balance sheet. So, meron tayong two format. So, meron tayong report format at account format. Now, ano yung difference ng report format at account format? Now, as you can see, yung report format, ito nasa left side natin, itong report format is pa-vertical siya. Pa-vertical siya, pababa. Ayan, no? Yung assets natin from the top, okay? And then liabilities and owner's equity sa baba. Ganito yung report format sa balance sheet. Ganito natin siya ipe-present. Now, kapag account format naman ang gamit ng business, ganito siya. Pa-horizontal. Ayan, no? Yung nasa left side naman, yung nasa left side naman is assets, and yung nasa right side naman is liabilities and owner's equity. Ganito yung itsura ng balance sheet kapag naka-account format. Now, depende yan sa company kung paano nila ipe-present yung balance sheet nila. So, kayo, kapag gagawa tayo ng financial statement, especially kapag balance sheet, nasa sa inyo na yan. Pero, basahin nyo siyempre yung questions. Tignan nyo kung ano yung nakalagay dun sa question, kung anong format yung gagamitin natin, kung report ba or account format. Basta pag sinabi nating report format, po vertical yan, pababa. Assets sa taas, liabilities, and then sa baba, equity. And then kapag account format, po vertical siya, for horizontal siya, assets sa left side, and liabilities and equity sa right side. Now, anong makikita natin sa balance sheet? Ayan, assets. Malalaman mo magkano lahat ng ari-arian ng business mo. Malalaman mo kung magkano yung liabilities mo, yung utang mo sa ibang tao. At malalaman mo dito yung owner's equity natin. Kung magkano yung makukuha or magkano na lang yung capital or yung equity ni owner. Ngayon, remember, sa statement of changes in equity, di ba kinumpute natin yung equity or capital ending? So, yan yun. Ilalagay natin siya dito sa balance sheet. So, itong napapansin nyo na total owner's equity, yung capital ending natin na yan, galing yan sa statement of changes in equity na na-discuss natin earlier. Kaya ang sabi ko sa inyo, kapag gagawa tayo ng financial statement, much better if unahin nyo muna income statement, statement of changes in equity, saka natin gagawin si balance sheet or statement of financial position. Okay? Kasi merong connecting link dyan sa tatlong yan. Okay? Magkakakonektado yan mga yan. Kapag hindi mo kinumpute yung isang statement or yung isang financial reports, hindi mo makukompute yung isang reports. Or mahirapan ka computein yung isang reports kapag hindi mo ginawa yung isa. Okay? Now, next video natin, i-discuss naman natin yung dalawa pang topics sa financial statement, which is the statement of cash flow at saka yung notes to financial statement. So far, ang nadidiscuss na natin ay income statement, statement of changes in equity, and itong balance sheet or statement of financial position. So meron pa tayong dalawang natitira na topic, which is the cash flow statement and the notes to financial statement. Okay?